We're about to bring you our next story, which is on R. Kelly's Dubai visit, as their government says they have no knowledge whatsoever of the intended visit. I think they actually called it a hoax. This is really sad for R. Kelly if this is really true. Initially, I was actually thinking, okay, so maybe he might actually have a private kind of performance. But he did say that he had gigs or concerts that he was supposed to do there.
And he was supposed to visit the royal family.
Exactly, and they have no information whatsoever. Because for the government to actually release this kind of statement, they would have actually contacted the royal family to say, okay, is this
What's
the
her
case?
name again? Al Maruk, or
I can't even remember, but it's an Al something. So for this to come out wrong for R. Kelly is really, it's like he's digging a deeper hole for himself, and then it's much more evident that he's probably trying to run away from his problems, trying to flee from the country, so I really don't know. I was like, initially I was one of the people that are like, let's not hold him until he's been proven guilty, but this is just way, it's like you don't do
guilty.
that. No, not guilty, but what I'm saying is that you don't even do that, so he's even worse.
Yeah, so that makes him guilty.
I think if he's guilty, maybe let's look at it from the guilty part right now. He's not a smart criminal. I mean, if you want to run, you want to countries that don't have structure. He's still looking for a place that he will enjoy, and he goes to a country where they have a Dubai media office. Like, do you even have a Nigeria media office? Like, if they want to come, if R. Kelly says he's coming to Nigeria and they want a confirmation, who are they going to reach out to confirm, right? So I think he needs to find a way to, if he did this, pay for his sins, or if he did not, then let them be smart about it and fight this head on.
Let him be smart about it.
I mean, it's a team, so it's not just him anymore. I mean, he has lawyers, right? So they have to be smart about this and
he may
fight
not have
it.
even run it through the lawyers. That's what I'm saying. So I think it's all down to him, really. He might not have just decided, okay, let him just see if he can get away.
Was he filing the whole thing himself? Is he his own lawyer? I mean, this came up because, I mean, I heard he filed for a motion for his passport to be released, right? So somebody is filing on his behalf, right?
No, what I'm saying is the filing, and I think the filing is just to get his passport back.
I'm saying there is a lawyer. That was the argument.
Yes, but I don't think he told the lawyer that, he wants to use this as a lie, that he wants to go to Dubai.
You don't think, or you didn't tell the lawyer?
I think I know this time around, considering where you're coming from.
This morning is something else.
I'm telling you.
If we're over to you, I'm done.
First of all, I'm going to look at this from two angles because I don't want to be very biased on this case. I watched The Surviving R. Kelly over the weekend, even though I didn't have much weekend to myself, but I watched The Surviving R. Kelly and I watched it up to season 3. You understand?
Episode 3 or season 3?
Sorry.
I'm going to watch it, but if it's a season, then I'm not interested.
Yeah, I watched it to episode 3,
okay.
and to be honest, from everything I saw, I don't believe the people.
Sorry, say that again, Ife?
He said from everything he saw, he doesn't believe the people.
Okay, all right. We're pushed for time, so we'll round up in one sentence so that we can go on a quick break.
Okay.
Or go on to the next story.
So let's move on to the next story. I can't do it in 1 sentence. Thank you.
And what about in 1 minute?
Maybe.
In a moment. Go on, Ife. Round up. Let's move on to our next story.
Okay. So from everything I saw, at the end of the day, I'm going to look at this from 2 angles. First of all, R. Kelly may actually have a gig, but with all of this negative publicity going around him, people could have cancelled on him. And they're making it look like, oh no, we have nothing to do with R. Kelly, especially when it's an Islamic country, which they're against pedophilia, they're against rape, they're against things like that. And if this negative publicity is going on around R. Kelly, it's only right that no government lets him into their country. So it could have been, he had a pre-arrangement with these people, but they're cancelling on him, and that information is not out there. And it could also be that he wanted to run, like you said, but I'm not seeing it that way because I watched The Surviving R. Kelly, and I think if you watch it too, you may probably be on my side, or you may probably sit on the fence.